Hello from Ukraine. Here's some fine Ukrainian borscht with some nice potatoes and carrots and some meat and some other wonderful goodies. I'll be eating this in 4 minutes and you'll be eating this next week. Oh, and here is some more of the same. And here's our kitchen. The water heater that we hate because it works very badly. The sink that's extremely inconveniently located right in the corner. And generally not the best, but you'll be staying in a much nicer place at special apartments, kind of nicely done out for tourists and stuff. Okay, so a few things I want to say to you. A lot of this is not relevant to everyone because you've been here 10 times, and so in fact it could be even somewhat patronising because you're just like, yeah, whatever sort of thing. So probably not even worth doing this video, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's got nothing better to do. Okay, so what do I want to tell you? First things first, you come into Crimea, which is almost an island. It's autonomous, semi-autonomous from Ukraine. It was part of Russia, so leave your Ukrainian guidebooks at home. It's all about Russian here, Russian. Population Simferopol, which is the capital where I live, is 400,000. Not the tourist centre for sure. It's not got too much architecturally, but it's nice. I like it. It's got parks, a river, lots of energy, amenities by the airport. Good location for day trips. So. It's a good place, and obviously where the wedding will be, of course we'll be transferred there 90 minutes on the day of the wedding. We'll stay there overnight. It's a little village, not your typical Ukrainian village, however, because it's much richer. It doesn't have the normal goats and roosters running around it. You know, it's got lots of tourists that come there and leave their money, so it probably does have lots of roosters anyway. It certainly has lots of dogs that tried to kill me the other day, but they won't try to kill you, they'll be nice to you. So yeah, we'll spend the night there and then come back to Simferopol on the Saturday. At the border in Kyiv, make sure when you queue up that you pick a slip up and fill it in. That's not obvious, but fill it in as you queue up. They'll ask you for your address, put in 21 Pushkin Street, Simferopol, Crimea. Or if you're really daring, you can put in 25 Pushkin Street, or even 26 Pushkin Street. It really doesn't matter, it's just a formality. Money, you can take out obviously money in the bank machine in the airport. Bring dollars and euros if you want and change them if you want at the airport, but I wouldn't change many because the rate there is very bad. Official rate that you can get here is 11.8 hryvnias per pound and 7.8 to Canadian dollar. You can eat in the airport if you want as well, but I wouldn't recommend it too much. But if you exit the airport, turn right, 50 metres down the road, there's a couple of cafes there with stray cats outside them. Might be a bit better than the airport if you're there. 50 metres past them on the right is the internal flight terminal. So if you're coming to Simferopol, that's where it is. You'll know if you've missed it because you'll be on the runway getting run over by a Yak-40 that somehow didn't crash flying from Vladivostok in Russia. But don't worry, Ukrainian planes don't crash. Russian planes crash, not Ukrainian planes. Next. If you're going to Kyiv, taxi, don't pay more than 200. It should be about 160, but don't pay more than 200. Any problems, call me and Yelena or bark at the taxi drivers down the phone in Russian. Do get an MTS card, it's called, when you get to the airport. You'll see them on sale. It's a start packet, like a SIM card. SIM card for your mobile. They're called start packets here. So get one of those, particularly MTS, not a different brand, because they're the cheap ones, the good ones. That's what I have. I'm babbling. They cost 20 hryvnias, and you'll also need to get a top-up scratch card with it, which costs 35 hryvnias to put a little bit of money on there. And then give me a call on 0999 693978. Looking forward to hearing from you. If you're going to be in Kyiv, by the way, make sure I give you a couple of hints and tips about where to go before you leave. The weather is, as you can see, ooh, blue sky, look at this. Have you ever seen this before, British people? Blue sky. Hot. No, not that hot, but should be nice at the end of May. If it's not, it would be horrible sod's law. So you don't really need to bring any warm clothes. Also don't need towel sheets, obviously that's all provided. Sockets, European standard. Costs here is 200 to 220 hryvnias a night for accommodation, so it's £17 or at $28 or something like that. Same in Novosibirsk, about the same for the one night we'll be there. Other than that, you won't need much money, as it's cheap. It's one reason I like it very much here. £1 a pint, 20p a bus, etc. Yeah, be warned about the haircuts here. You're going to see a lot of very bad mullets. It will shock you. So be prepared for that. And I think that's pretty much it I can think of telling you, but all I can say is very much looking forward to having you here. It's going to be a bit crazy, family and friends all together. You know, I'm going to divide my time and not offend anyone, but I'm sure I'll manage. It'll be in a very enjoyable time, a celebration, a good week, and in a fascinating part of the world. So, volcano pending. See you guys in a week, and looking forward to it. Okay, bye bye.